So it's interview madness time for a school project, and I got my Buffer Festival shirt on. It'll give me good luck, I'm sure. And I'm gonna wear my bow tie because it just makes me happy. And anything that makes you happy and makes you feel better about yourself is definitely good to have on you when you're in an interview. Like, I'm dressing up even though I don't have to, but this is gonna make me feel good. Good morning. I believe that when you're dressed up and you're like in this makes you into an emotional mood. Like, I'm now professional. I have to be professional. And that will definitely help in the interview because I need to have good posture. I need to like maintain eye contact, don't be creepy. Smile, don't be creepy. Not fidget around. And this is definitely gonna help. I like my little bow tie and it just makes me feel better. And that's like an amazing thing to happen because interviews suck and you always get nervous during them, or at least I do. And any positive thing you can throw in is great. And I look amazing. And this is something I could actually like wear to an interview. Maybe not this shirt, but a dress shirt. I just wanted to wear this one because, one, for this situation it doesn't matter at all. And so that makes me feel better to wear the Buffer Festival shirt because it gives me good memories, as well as the fact that a lot of my experiences volunteering for Buffer Festival this year are my success stories should I get asked a scenario question. So I'm pretty set now that I've done this up and I've got this on. I'm just so excited. I'm actually excited to do an interview, which is horrible. I think I'm gonna do really well. I have my 30-second little intro, pretty good, and Sean practiced questions on me, asked me a bunch of questions, and I hopefully can do really well. So my interview went really well. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get a really good mark on it. I did most things that I wanted to, and I actually got one of my 2 questions that I got asked was an illegal question, so it was just like a really just easy mark there, which kind of sucks because I was like really interested in getting some like really interesting questions because I like prepared for it. I had situational answers at the ready and like success stories at the ready, so I didn't get to display my awesome skills, but still I gotta have an easy question, so I'm kind of like, I'm glad that I had it, and I'm kind of, oh, I wish I had a better question so I could have answered and impressed her. But like, it could have been a question that I didn't know. So, go me. I don't really know what I would have preferred. It's just kind of out there. But that's what I got, so that's what I got. There's nothing I can change about it now. And school was alright. My last class, Jackie's class, like, we learned kind of what we were going to do for an hour, but I just had no concentration and ability to do anything left. I've actually had a nap, and like, I still don't feel 100%. I don't know what's wrong with me. I don't know if it's still just like Buffer Festival tiredness. I'm a little bit sick maybe. There's a tiny bug that's like fluttering in front of the camera. Yeah, I don't really know what's wrong, but I just couldn't stay in class. We had the last hour of class just to do the booklet, so I'm gonna try and do that now because it's due Sunday, and if I'd done it in class I would have just been like that close to getting it done, or it would have been done. I'm not quite sure, like maybe if I'd had my concentration game on, but like really I just needed to get out of class. And I have a computers test tomorrow and I'm not very worried about it. I'm very excited to do it because I know I can get a really good mark on it. And I just want to brush up on a couple of things that we did to make sure I fully understand them. But, like, I don't know. I just don't want to do anything today. Arthur's got a right idea by just sleeping. He really likes that, having that there. Although it keeps shifting. I think my fault partly because I do cuddle with him on it, so it's just kind of gone like that. But he's adorable. Yeah, you're adorable. You certainly look adorable.
So at school today, I had my computers class, my Simply Accounting computers software class, and I got my computers test, which is worth 30% of my mark. The thing about this test, though, is that we get to take it home.
That's weird.
It's called a test, but it's basically just an assignment.
Or a big project.
It's a big project. It's worth 30% of my mark. The thing is, it's basically a lot like the wizard thing that I did last year, except it's worth twice as much, and we have like an eighth of the amount of time to do it. And it should hopefully take an eighth amount of the time. It's supposed to be a lot easier to do. It's just, it's we got a short amount of time to do it, and it's worth 30% of our mark. Just kind of ridiculous, but I think it should be fine to do it and get perfect. I mean, we got to do a lot of it. Well, no, we don't have to. We have to do all of it, but she's only going to collect certain parts of it, like certain accounts. So we'll see how that whole thing goes, but that's due next Wednesday. And of course I had to work tonight, I work tomorrow night, Friday night, we're celebrating my mom's birthday, I work Saturday, so I'm gonna have to fit in times to work on this somewhere in there. And of course the day after it is due, I have another computer assignment due because we'll be finished with the Simply Accounting stuff. And we will be starting Excel. So we have 3 assignments due right away in Excel, but it's just kind of practice stuff. So it's like a recap of what we should already know how to do in Excel, which we would have learned last year. Was that first semester or second semester that we did the Excel stuff?
Second semester.
Second semester, because we didn't have computers first semester.
Yeah.
Well, like we were supposed to, but we got out of it.
Yeah.
Because we're awesome.
Yeah, because the first semester one was just boring stuff. Like it was
Word
and
PowerPoint, which we already had a
course.
credit for.
Yeah.
Because we've done it before.
And they're not vital to our program.
No, Excel is.
Yeah, which is why we did.
Which is why we did Excel. Yeah, so I have that big assignment to do. I've started my communications big assignment thing, and then just everything else we're just doing normal work. I've just been dead today, just like Lydia. We've just been so tired. I think we're still recovering from the buffer weekend.
Really?
I think so. Just like we're trying to catch up on sleep, and our bodies are into like a weird schedule. I had a migraine today, and I haven't had a migraine in like
the longest time.
Yeah, since at least like I'd say possibly like the start of summer. It's the last time I had a migraine that I can like recall. So yeah, it's been a while since I've had a migraine. So that kind of might be because of like the stressors we put on our bodies this weekend. This weekend was really good. It's weird. Like it's like I'm almost like saying that it was bad because I'm just so exhausted and all that stuff. I'm like, it was a good weekend. It's just we worked really hard because we wanted to do a really good job. Arthur, come here. Guess what? Guess what, Arthur? Guess what I did? Or more should I say, what I didn't do? I went to bed. I was almost asleep. And I realized I went to bed without saying goodnight. Can't go to bed without saying goodnight to you guys. That's just... it's unheard of. Can't do it. I was wondering why I wasn't able to fall asleep. That's why I hadn't said goodnight yet. So now I need to go and actually fall asleep now. Okay? Okay. Good night, guys.